What is money? Now, money, it could be anything which you are using for your economic transactions. Okay, so there are different economic transactions which you carry on throughout the day, and money is something which helps you in carrying out this economic transaction. That is, think of money as suppose you go in a restaurant and you need to buy a meal. Then for that meal you have to pay something to the owner, and what you pay is actually money. Now, money could have different forms altogether. It uh, it could be a paper money, okay. It could be gold and various other forms as well, okay. Anything which is helping you in carrying out these economic transactions is money. There are different functions of money which makes the definition of money more comprehensive, which we'll be discussing right now. Money helps in eliminating these double coincidence of wants. What is this double coincidence of wants? Suppose you go in a restaurant, okay, and imagine an economy in which there is no money at all. Suppose you go in a restaurant and you have to buy a meal, but restaurant owner should be given something in order for him to give you a meal. Now, in case if you have something which he wants, okay, suppose for example you have books, okay, and he wanted books, then you can say that, okay, fine, I'll give you a book, you give me a meal. Then probably this coincidence of want, that is his want and your want, will simultaneously get satisfied, and hence both of you will exchange things. But otherwise it is very difficult. It is very, very difficult to find out a person with the want for the object which you have, okay. But money eliminates this problem. See, for example, in terms of money, say for example, in case if you want to buy a meal from a restaurant, you do not have to have the objects or things which this owner wants. You just need to have money, and you'll give him money. He can buy from that money whatever he wants. Okay, so money, it eliminates this problem of double coincidence of wants. Now let us come to several different functions of money. One of the major functions of money is that it acts as a store of value. Suppose you have a wealth, okay. In which form do you think your wealth should be? Suppose you're a wheat producer, you think your wealth should be in the form of wheat. Is it a good way to keep wealth? How do you store it? That's a problem. So can it function as money? Well, I don't think so. You're a car trader. Should you keep your money in form of car? Again, no. Can it act as a store of value? Maybe not. Gold and silver, yes. That could act in certain way as money. But again, they have to be converted into paper bills for you to carry certain transactions throughout the day or even over the life or whatever. Okay, so they also can't act as a perfect medium of exchange. So even gold and silver can't be truly termed as a store of value. Moreover, they are too rare. Okay, so it is difficult for them to function as money. Now, then what is remaining is dollar bills. That's a perfect way to keep your wealth as. Okay, but also remember this, that over time, dollar bills will also lose their value because of inflation. Okay, it's a way how you punish savers. That is, with inflation, the value of these dollar bills will also fall. But as a matter of fact, this paper money acts as a store of value. Okay, you can keep your wealth in this way. Okay, you cannot keep your wealth in form of wheat. You cannot keep your wealth in form of car. You can keep your limited wealth probably in form of gold and silver. Okay, but again, they also have to be translated into some kind of a liquid asset. But you can keep your wealth in form of dollar value. So what is the take home from this part of the recording is that it acts as a store of value. Okay, it acts as a store of value. So let me just underline this for you. Okay. The second function of money is that it helps in eliminating double coincidence of wants. Okay, if you're a wheat producer and you want to buy a meal from a restaurant, you do not have to find a restaurant owner who also wants a wheat at the same time, simultaneously at a given point of time. You just need to pay him money and he'll give you a meal. So it eliminates this double coincidence of want. Okay, this is again a very important function of money. The third function of money is that it acts as a unit of account. What exactly does this mean? Can diamond be considered as a unit of account? Unit of account should have certain characteristics. One, that when you divide this, then every unit should be considered at the same value. Okay, you divide a $100 bill note into 100 parts, then each unit is of $1 value. But in case if you are going to divide diamond into certain pieces, then every piece will not have the same value. Okay, but dollar bills could be used as that. Other is an important feature, and it's a very common way of expressing this, that these unit of account, it helps in measuring the value of these commodities. How will you measure this in terms of diamonds? How will you measure this in terms of gold? How will you measure an object in terms of wheat, car, or anything? But you can measure everything in terms of money. Okay, and it gives a clear picture in the heads of producers as well as the people who are going to demand an object, that how much value they are attaching to a particular commodity and how much money they have to give in order to get the object in their hands. Okay, so again, unit of account is an important feature of money.